Well, hey there folks, and welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. I'm going to crack on with another beer review. We're going to do another craft beer review. It's our second one. What are craft beers, you ask? They're sort of the more independent side of the beer market, not owned by big corporate conglomerates, and they sort of do things their own way. Now you say that, now this next beer I'm going to review, I'll leave it up to you, what you think. I know what I think, I'll leave it up to you. Okay, so last time we looked at the Loch Lomond Southern Summit. I said it was available from Lidl during their craft beer festivals. They do them 3-4 times a year, something like that, and it's like once it's gone, it's gone. This beer I'm going to review now is not available at Lidl, it's available at Aldi, but it's part of their permanent range. So that means you can get it today, tomorrow, next week, 3 weeks on Sunday. If you're an Aldi shopper, it'll be there on the shelves. Well, as far as I'm aware. I'm shooting this video now in where you can see the Christmas tree right there. So I'm shooting it December 2020. Probably going out on the channel a bit later when I've ventured into craft beer, but I'm filming it because I've got it in stock right now, so I thought, why not do a review on it? Right, I'm going to shut up and we're going to crack on. So, the beer we're going to review, it's in a little Diddy 330ml can. It is this. It is Freak Ale Works. I don't know if the light's going to pick that up very well. Freak Ale Works Phantom Pale Ale it's called. Let me just... There you go, Phantom Pale Ale. As you can see, it's got some funky artwork on it. And it's got some text on the back there as well. Now, if you're an Aldi shopper, like myself, I love Aldi. I think they're great. I really do. They do try to rip off beers and they try to do things on the cheap. So this, in 330ml can, it's not far off a quid. Might be £1, £1.20, something like that. And if there are people that know anything about craft beer, this does look very cartoony, like a Beavertown / Magic Rock type look. They are craft brewers that are quite well known in their field. And this sort of seems to almost rip them off, if you like, in terms of the design. But that's what Aldi do. They've got fake Budweisers, they've got fake Peronis, they've got fake all sorts. So this is a fake sort of Beavertown / Magic Rock, I guess. 4.8% it is. Now the last video we did on craft beer, we said craft beers usually tend to be sort of cloudy, tend to have the refines left in there. They're not fined, they're unfiltered. But this is an Aldi craft beer, right? So it's £1, say 99p, say £1.20 a can, the most expensive. So what does that mean? It means that is clear. That has been filtered, it has been refined. Rock it back and forth there, swirl it around a bit. I can do it in this glass because it's only a 330ml can. It's not bad, but compared to the last one we did, the Loch Lomond Brewery, doesn't look the same. That's not a bad thing, because some breweries choose to stick the findings through and make it clear. Even Thornbridge Jaipur, when we reviewed that, some people class that as a craft beer because they're an independent brewery. That's very clear and see-through. Okay, so I don't know who this is brewed by, because Aldi never tell you who they're brewed by. It just always says specially produced for Aldi and then the head office address. Do you think it's in Warwickshire in the UK? So yeah, verdict is out on who brews it. I've been told that it is a particular rather large brewery in the UK, but I don't know. Feel free to add a comment if you do know. I'd like to know. Right, I'm going to go ahead and stick my nose in there now, so I'm going to give it a whiff, see what I can sniff. Now, I don't want to sound judgmental when I say this, because I'm not judgmental. I like beer. I don't care who makes it. If it's good, I'll drink it. But if I compare this to the Loch Lomond Southern Summit, the first craft beer that we reviewed, that was really tropical, fruity smelling, grapefruit, pineapple-y. First of all, it smelled really sweet. Then I had a bit of a drink and swirled it round a bit, and then the sweetness just disappeared. This smells sweeter than a Marston's beer. So the Hobgoblin beers we did, we said you get that sort of butterscotchy sweet smell. Whether that's something to do with the brewing, I don't know. This smells sweeter than that. So in terms of any hop aroma, all I'm getting is sweet. Sweeter than a butterscotch, actually. Butterscotch. That really smells sweet. Well, gonna give it a taste. So bottoms up, everyone, and down the hatchet. Wow. You're getting you're getting a lot more there than you smell, I have to say. Considerably more. Significantly more. There is initial sweetness there, but then bitterness sort of runs down the side of the tongue and it stays at the back of it, back of the mouth. That's really pleasant to drink. It really is. Now, compared to the Southern Summit that I just had, I think they're in different categories, personally. Southern Summit is going for that hop forward, dry mouth feel, bitter, hoppy in your face, new worldy sort of that category. This, it's got some of that going on, but it's also sort of bittersweet. It is a Marston's-y tasting beer in terms of its profile. And a buddy of mine who's into his real ales told me it wasn't Marston's that makes this. He actually told me this was made by Brains in Wales. I don't know. I honestly don't know who it is, but I'll give it a read. Just move the light here. So it says, crafted in small batches using Citra, Mosaic, Topaz, Ella and Galaxy hops. Premium craft pale ale. Specially produced for Aldi, Warwickshire, Atherstone, Warwickshire, that's the head office. So yeah, no clue as to who brews it. The can looks very Beavertown Magic Rocky. If you're new to craft beer, if you don't know who they are, look them up, power of Google. Google is your friend. Beavertown Magic Rock, they're very cartoony like that, but they're probably about double the price. However, their beers don't look like that. They look more like the previous beer, where it's a bit hazy, it's not see-through, so you can't see your own face through it. Probably nowhere near as sweet as well. Now, as I said before on previous videos, sorry to put that down, I'm a big believer on you taste what you've had before. So, and I had the Southern Summit, and that was really bitter and tart, jammy tart in the bitter finish. So, I swung my mouth out with a bit of water before I tried this, just to try and cleanse the palate a bit. But this has so much more sweetness to it. But it is a nice drink, it really is. And for what you pay in Aldi, Alright, I'll be honest with you. I buy this quite a lot. Buy this quite a lot because I'm an Aldi shopper. And I think out of their so-called craft beers, you don't know who produces it. I don't think this is half bad. I think it's pretty good. Nice to drink. But then again, I like stuff like the Hobgoblin Gold and the Hobgoblin IPA. So it all depends on what you like. See, lacing, it sticks to the glass alright. Why not? It's Aldi, it's a cheap knockoff. It's not a Magic Rock, it's not a Beaver Town. But it's, 4.8%, 330ml can. Artwork looks a bit trendy-ish, I suppose. Got one of those twisted up beards, bit of a hipster, big beard. Twisted up beards, I meant moustache, sorry. Right then, I'm going to review that. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up from me. Not a massive thumbs up. But again, it's the first time I've had it after having somewhat hoppier first. So I'm getting more sweetness on that. But I can't say I don't like it because I buy it quite regularly. It's alright, not bad at all. Alright then folks, well thanks for joining us and tuning in. Like, share and subscribe. Share it on your socials, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, Instagram, Pop House. Ciao for now people, see you on the next one.